Alright everybody, welcome back to episode 6 now of our Bulls franchise here on NBA 2K19. I know it's been a while since I posted this, so just a quick recap of last episode. If you haven't watched it already, I choked this game away, the season opener against the Knicks, and then we simmed a little bit, and we are now 5-11. I think what I'm going to do, I remember this from last video, team stats, we had the worst offense, but we had like one of the best defenses. Yeah, here we have the second best. So we need to figure out a way to get our offense going. I'm going to go to system proficiency and see if there's a better system for us than what we have rolling. So, I might want to change this to balanced, just because that's what fits, our coach Jim Boylan better, but it doesn't really fit much of our team better. Yeah, but we're just going to change it to balance for now. And then also I wanted to go to scoring options, and I think I want to put Markkanen first just because his scoring numbers are way down. So I'm just going to put Markkanen first, and then I'm just going to put no preference for these just because I know Zach Lavine and Tobias Harris will do their thing. I'd like to get to 500 probably by the end of, if we can get this win against the Bucks, which we don't. But, yeah, so maybe what I'll do is, I just simmed that game against the Nets. So, I'll play this Hornets game. So, I'll sim this Pistons game, I'll play the Hornets game, and then I'll sim through, the Knicks game, and then that's where we end the episode. So, and actually, I saw that, if you might have seen that on the bottom of your screen. Where can I go to, social media? Look at this. If we go to, rumors, Chandler Hutchison has asked the Bulls to deal him. I was thinking about doing that anyways, just because if we look at our rotation, he's not getting playing time. He's in the G League. So I probably will trade him next episode. Just because he just doesn't have a place on this team anymore. Let's take a quick peek at the stats. And now Tobias is our leading scorer. Markkanen went up a little bit. Carter is doing his thing. Same with Dunn. Same with Morant. And hopefully we don't have the worst offense anymore. And it is now 4th worst, so I guess a little better. And yeah, let's just hop into this Hornets game. And I will see you in the game. Alright, so here we are. We didn't win the tip. So, yeah, our biggest concern in this game is obviously going to be Kemba Walker. There's really no one else on their team that scares me on the offensive side. So, and actually, I didn't realize this, but I think it is in the game. I think it's Christmas. And that's why, as we're just going to go inside with Morant, he gets blocked, but we're going to hit Tobias out for the mid-range, and he's going to knock that down. Yeah, so I think it is Christmas in the game. If you can see, like, the score and stuff. And and it was December when we were simming. And if we look at their team, they have Kemba Walker. They brought back Lance Stevenson. He used to be a Hornet. And we're going to hit Carter down low really quick. And he's going to get blocked. Anyways, they have Kemba Walker, Lance Stevenson. They still have Nick Batum. They have Myers Leonard and Hernan Gomez. So, yeah, Kemba and I guess Nick Batum are the only real threats we have. As Kemba is going to try and cross us over. And he's going to get a really tough finish to go. So we have Morant here. Let's see if we can... Actually, he's wide open from mid. We're going to pull that, and John Morant is going to knock that down. So yeah, I'd like to get the team to a 500 record by the trade deadline, or else I might have to think about making some type of drastic move. Because if this team isn't getting it done, then we might have to consider making a move of some sort. I think I might sub Chris Dunn in, just so... And actually, first we got to hit Markkanen on the roll. Yeah, but I'm going to sub Chris Dunn in just so we can get some better defense being played on Kemba Walker, because he is torching us early. Zach Lavine going to the hole, and he throws it down. So we cut the deficit to 6. We might just have to run some iso ball for Zach Lavine. If he can just get by, if he's guarding Nick Batum, then he's going to be slower than he is, so we can just get right by him. So that's actually what I'm going to try now. We're going to go download to Markkanen. He has a nice drop step there on Kaminsky. Oh, good steal there from Chris Dunn. And he slams it on the fast break. So, yeah, that's kind of why I subbed him in, is because someone has to D up on Kemba Walker, and it wasn't going to be John Morant, so hopefully Chris Dunn can do the job. And he pokes the ball free again, so this was definitely the right move. And I'm going to hit, I should have taken it with, actually we're just going to pull up with Tobias, and he's going to hit the mid-range shot to go. Really nice play there. He got his defender stuck on the screen, so now, just like that, we've cut the deficit to 4. We're going to Zach Lavine here. We're going to drive baseline, and Zach gets fouled. So hopefully we can make both of these and cut the deficit to 2. He makes the first one, and he doesn't get the second one to drop. But there's DeAndre Hunter, who gets the steal. We're going to pass it to Chris Dunn, pull up from 3, and he doesn't get it to go. We're going to hit Zach Lavine, and DeAndre Hunter was open there, but I didn't see him in time, as we're just going to go all the way with Zach. Drives on Frank Kaminsky, and that's an easy bucket every time. Good block there from DeAndre Hunter, and then good defense there on Kaminsky, so we're going to run with DeLon Wright, and then we're going to go all the way with Zach Lavine again. So he is heating up now, and we only have a 1-point deficit on our hands, and Zach Lavine has 7 points. Zach Lavine right around Cody Zeller, and he posters Miles Bridges and 1. Hopefully we can complete the N1 with this free throw, and we do, and Zach now has 10 points. He just got right by Cody Zeller because he's way quicker, and now we have a tie ball game. And DeLon Wright is going to steal the ball from Kemba Walker, hit DeAndre Hunter up court, and we're just going to go right into him and body him, and we now have the lead. So, yeah, this is what I'm saying. We just have to play good defense on Kemba, and then good things will start going our way. We're going to get another steal there. Chris Dunn has been on fire with the steals, and we're just going to hit Bobby Portis, who goes, he's got to finish that over Cody Zeller. Yeah, but we're getting a lot of steals here, which is great to see, and Chris Dunn almost got another steal while we were talking about it. Oh, geez, that was a poster. All right, John Morant is back in here, so hopefully he can start getting our offense to go. Defense is a different story, but all right, what am I doing here? Oh, we're going to go right by Tony Parker, and out with the very difficult layup. Kemba's going to try and hold for the last shot here, and he's going to take a mid-range shot, and he's going to miss, and then he will get blocked there. So good defense to end out the quarter. We are losing by 2 to the Hornets, 28-26. We're going to go all the way to the rack with John Morant, and he gets the and 1 finish to go. We'd like to see more of that from him, and hopefully we can get this shot to fall. And nope, we need to be better at our free throw. So we're going to go to the rack with DeAndre Hunter, and he gets a tough finish to go over Tony Parker. And so, yeah, nice to see our rookies getting going here. Miles Bridges left wide open from 3, and he's not going to convert. Let's try and run with Zach Lavine. Actually, I wanted to shoot that. Instead, we're going to go right by Kemba with DeLon Wright and get the easy 2. All right, we really need something to fall here. Hopefully it can. We're going to go down low with Markkanen. And how do you not make that? Like, I get there's a guy there, but just go right over him. There's no way it's that hard. I just watched Enes Kanter do that in real life for like 5 minutes straight. We're going to hit Markkanen there for the easy mid-range shot. That's our first bucket in a long time. So the deficit is back up a little bit. It's now 8 points. Wendell Carter with the tough finish. He gets his first points, and his first points on Christmas, I guess, if we want to go by that. Good block there from Carter. Let's really try and get something on this. We're going to just go. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get fouled. Hopefully we can get 2 easy points here. And we get 1 for sure. And there is the second. So maybe that's the key. Maybe we need to get to the foul line more. So let's get it to Carter and send Tobias right to the rack. That's a great cut, and he got the score. So now we are only down by 7. Good behind the back move. We're going to hit Carter, and he's going to get fouled. So hopefully Carter can knock down these free throws. That was a good pick and roll. I'd like if every time we tried it, it looked like that, and Carter will get both of his free throws to go. So we are stuck here down by 7 points. And we're just going to hit Carter right up court. Chris Dunn with the nice cut. I think I'm going to start doing that more often. I'm going to bring the ball up, and hopefully one of our big men is just right at like one of the elbows, and then I'm just going to have whoever brought the ball up to just have them cut. Let's try and get some transition points here. Markkanen, please hit that, and he does. I'm going to sub him out. He is very tired. We're going to put in Bobby Porter. Actually, we're going to go down low with Carter. He has takeover, and he gets the mini hook to go. He has been a silent contributor. He has 8, 5, and 4. And hopefully we can get this one last stop before halftime. I bet we're not going to. If I had to guess, here's what I think is going to happen. Kemba's going to cross back right, and then he's going to hit a jumper at the elbow. I guess not. They're going to shoot with... Alright, so at halftime, we're going into the second half, down by 6 against the Hornets. Alright, so here are our stats at halftime. Kemba Walker has 25 points at the half. So we need to find a way to shut him down. And we need to do it with... we need to do it well. As we're going to have, I guess, Markkanen cut. And Myers Leonard, we got him jumping there. So that's a great post move there from Markkanen. And now we are only down by 4 points. Zach Lavine's just going to go right by Nick Batum. And once again, we get an and-one poster from Zach Lavine. Hopefully we actually do convert on the and-one, and we do. Zach has 13. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... Because there's no way anyone on... Besides Kemba on the Hornets can, keep up with Zach Lavine. And Kemba can't even guard Zach Lavine anyways. So I'm just going to... Actually, we have Carter right down low. And... Okay, seriously, make that. That's the easiest shot I think we've had all game. You can't miss that one. Okay. Can I do anything about that? I don't think so. Right by Batum again. And Zach is going to get another and one. And Batum already has 4 fouls. And it is a little over 8 minutes in the third quarter. So we're going to go to Zach Lavine almost exclusively. Tobias Harris, easy three-pointer. His man got stuck on the screen, and Zach Lavine with the nice cross. We're going to go all the way to the hole. Not going to get it, but instead we're going to get this 3 with Markkanen, and he gets it to drop. He has a very quiet 15. I know we've scored with him, but it's been mostly about Zach. We're going to hit Markkanen right down low, and he gets the layup to go. That's exactly how we want to run the pick and roll. Honestly, that score was fine by me as long as it wasn't Kemba Walker. I'm here for it. And we're just going to hit Carter with basically a free throw there. He has 10, 6, and 6. The pick and roll is working. Zach Lavine is working. We're finally getting some offense. We just need to worry about our defense. We get another steal with Chris Dunn. He has been all over the defensive side of the ball. He's been like one of our one big defensive contributors, as DeAndre Hunter is going to go all the way inside and we're going to get fouled. He will shoot 2. Hopefully we can get at least one of these to fall. Gets the first one. If we get the second, we should be set for keeping this deficit a little bit man. And I wanted to pull from 3, but instead we're going to find DeAndre Hunter, who throws it down. He has 8 points off the bench. He's been providing a really nice spark for us. And we are now only down by 1 point. Nice pick and roll. We're going to find Mahimi, who throws it down. He has his first points. I think this is the first time we've seen him today. And, yeah, that was a nice slam there. Mahimi again inside. Yeah, we only have him on the team because of the Jabari Parker trade in Season 1. But I've never really utilized him. But if he wants to be a post scorer off our bench, I'm perfectly fine with it. And he doesn't have super good. He has pretty good post defense, so he could be a nice backup center. Chris Dunn just pull right there. If Kemba's gonna keep sagging like that, then we're gonna take that every time. And now we actually have a lead, a 1-point lead over the Hornets, and who else but Kemba is going to make sure that that lead doesn't last for very long. We're going inside to Mahimi once again. He's been really productive off the bench for us in this game. 6 points and 2 rebounds. So Chris Dunn from 3, and he's going to hit that. He now has 10 points and 5 assists. Really productive off the bench. He's been really good on defense, guarding Kemba. And we've really needed that because obviously Kemba has, I don't know, I haven't checked in a while, probably like 70. Chris Dunn gets fouled and 1. That's what I'm saying, man. He is really fueling our bench unit. And with this free throw, hopefully he can make us in the lead. And he does. He now has takeover. So let's see if we can get a steal since he has takeover. And instead, oh, Kemba gets rejected there from Carter. And instead he's going to get a wide open 3. And he doesn't get that one to go either. So it seems like we're having a lot of success shutting down Kemba as of recently. And Chris Dunn has takeover. We just have to pull that one. That's just a Carter with phenomenal defense on Zeller to end the half, or the end of the quarter. And going into the fourth, we have a lead. For once, we're going into a quarter with the lead, and we have 87-86 lead over the. Zach Lavine is going to find Wendell Carter Jr. for the slam on the pick and roll. Carter's been really good this game. He's stuffing the stat sheet, and Zach Lavine has obviously been really good this. Great move inside from Markin. He is 19. I believe he is our leading scorer. We're doubling Kemba there, and we adjusted very well. And the Hornets will be forced into another bad shot, but Lance Stevenson is still going to manage to get. We're going to go all the way. Hopefully Zach Lavine can get something there, and he does. He gets fouled. Hopefully, he's been really good at the line today. Hopefully he can knock both of these down too. And he sure does. He has 18 points now. Great play there. And Carter, I don't think that should have been legal. Carter, if we look in the replay, he was hanging on to the backboard, or the rim. And so I don't really think that would have fallen if he wasn't doing that. But I'm not going to argue. We still got the points. Great pass there from Ja, and it leads to Wendell Carter getting fouled. He's gotten to the line, I think, a fair share of times this game. So hopefully he can get these to fall as well. And he's not going to get the first one. And he doesn't get the second one either, so an empty trip there from. Markkanen was calling for that down in the post, and he gets the I don't know what to call that, like a turnaround floater almost. He gets it to go, and he has 21 points, and we are tied at 97 with a little under 6 minutes left in. Oh, that was a really nice layup there from Tobias. He just hit double digits. He has 11, and with that layup, he puts us over the Hornets, 99. Alright, so I guess you could call this a questionable decision, but I did put in the bench unit just because our starters were really tired, and if this game stays close, which I am expecting it to be, we will need them down the stretch, and we're just going to pull up with DeAndre Hunter from mid-range, and he's not going to get it to fall. Yeah, and our bench unit just has fresh legs, so I'd rather have them play than have risk our starters being really tired for. We're going inside to Mahimi, and he has 10 points now. He has been a great scorer in the post for us this whole. That's good defense there from Hernan Gomez, as Hunter's going to get right by his man and gets the easy slam. Now we're up by 4. We really just need to hold on tight to this lead. A minute 37 left. We just need to make sure Kemba doesn't. If Kemba's a non-factor, we're going to go pick and roll. It's been working for us all game. And it should work here once again, as Morant is going to get. Oh, I thought he was going to get it to drop. But Carter is going to get the offensive rebound. And instead we're going to go all the way with Zach Lavine. He doesn't get fouled, but he gets the offensive rebound. And finally we put it in. Zach Lavine gets his 21st point. That was a really great possession for us. We wasted a lot of time. We got some great rebounds. And Kemba's going to. So at 7 seconds I'm going to call for a pick. And then we're just going to go. Bro, Morant, I called for an isolation. Get out of the way. And we're going to hit Carter down low. And he slams it down. 16, 8, and 7 is the stat line for Carter. We have a 4-point lead over the Hornets with 9.5 seconds left. We should be. Alright, it's the Hornets ball, and they are going to try and get it to Kemba, I assume. And no one was open for them, so they're going to force the shot with Kemba, and he's not going to get it to go. Let's just keep passing. Harris is going to get this easy dunk to solidify it. That is the dagger. 1 second left. They're going to call a timeout. We are up by 6, so we are going to be walking out of this game. Alright, so checking out the stats for the game we just played in. Kemba dropped 45 and 7. He was a monster. He took 40 shots. So, yeah, he was a monster. Hernan Gomez was pretty good. Here's the rest of the Hornets stats. And then for us, Zach Lavine had 21, 4, and 5. He shot pretty well from the field. Markkanen played really well. Carter, 16, 8, and 7. He was really good for us. Harris, he didn't do too much. He had some pretty clutch buckets at the end. Chris Dunn, with these 4 steals, he had a lot more. He poked the ball loose more times than just 4. So he was really good in helping us shut down Kemba Walker. DeAndre Hunter and Ian Mahimi provided off the bench. John Morant wasn't that good, but we didn't have him play a lot just because I would have rather had Dunn guard Kemba. And so, actually, let me go over some of these other games against the Warriors. Here were the stats, and then I guess. Alright, Tobias dropped 29, Morant had 26, 5, and 7, Carter had 24 and 10, and then Porzingis and Barrett. Alright, so I'm going to sim this Knicks game, and then that'll be it for the video. Hopefully we can end the video with a win, and we do. But Chris Dunn, if he can play through it, then I will have him do that. But it doesn't seem like he can. So actually I'll just have them rebuild the rotation. However, all around from us, yeah, that is going to be it for the video. Hopefully you go back and watch the other ones if you haven't already. And make sure to tune in for the next ones. And I just dropped my first round playoff predictions video, so depending on when you see this, that'll be. So yeah, that's going to be